Hey guys, I'll go show you what's in my backpack today.
Guys, so I often get this request for this type of video that they want to see what Sasha travels with to and from school in her backpack. Do we take special things? What's in her lunchbox? So today we're going to show you what's inside Sasha's backpack. So this is Sasha's backpack, and I will try to link everything I talk about down below. This backpack we actually got last year because Sasha travels so light to school with things. She doesn't have books. She actually doesn't have homework. She does everything at school so she can come home and rest and relax. So I got this in Pottery Barn last year, and I will link it and see if they still have it. But I liked it for the fact of it has lots of pockets. You can hook things on. It has a pocket here and it has a pocket here. And it's really heavy duty and it's not going to wear out because let's just face it, that kids with backpacks, they seem to like last a year, maybe two, and then you're done, and they're so expensive if you want to get a nice one. So I'll link it down below if I can find it. So over here, I always keep Sasha's hand sanitizer, and I use this one with coconut and lemon, and it's really natural and it's non-GMO and it's cruelty free and everything else. Due to the fact that the regular hand sanitizer is so alcohol based that if you have an open cut or you have really sensitive just like smell, the alcohol based ones are just too much for Sasha. So we leave this here in case anybody wants to get near Sasha or she needs to clean her hands up right away. It's always good to have on the side pocket. And this is Sasha's lunch bag. She loves Snoopy. It's Pottery Barn again. I will try to find the link down below. I didn't pack her lunch yet, so I don't have everything in her lunchbox, but I'm just showing you the basics of what she puts in her lunch. So I always have one of these thermos cups, and she loves this Incredible ones because cups for Sasha are still really hard. It takes her a long time to get the right kind of grip, so these really work good with just the straw in there, and we love these cups. She always has a napkin because let's say I think she's one of the messiest eaters I've ever met. I do have weighted silverware for her. Her spoon and knife are currently in the dishwasher, but these are really good grip for somebody like Sasha with spasticity, so she can grab it opposed to not being able to grab it. And then we just pack this snack bag, and usually I put like pretzels or goldfish or something. And Sasha is huge into the last year and a half of taking hot lunch at school, trying the salad bar, really getting sensory incorporated and trying new things. And pasta was huge to try for her, so she's really wanting to eat what the other kids are. And I'll put like cheese stick and, you know, some juice to put in the cup and other items, but she really likes to take lunch at school. And next is Sasha's folder. Daily, Sasha brings a folder to and from school, and she has something inside called a daily communication sheet, if I can talk, sorry. And it says what she had for snack, what she did for recess, what she did for lunch, things she enjoyed to do, something that was hard for her, maybe important news. They even go on the back and say what the OT worked on, the PT worked on, speech. I can put down if she had breakfast, if she had a good night's rest, and basically information like other notes that I have to school that maybe I just don't want to call in. So I think it's a great thing if you have a special needs child to have a communication sheet. It saves a lot of guesswork, and it's just a great tool to say, you know, I know what my daughter did today at school, or I know what my son did today at school, opposed to trying to get out of them, because sometimes Sasha still lives in a little bit of a fictitious world, so she doesn't always tell me the truth and expands it a little bit. So I always get this weird story until I look at her communication sheet and say, oh, this is what you did, would you like to talk about it? So we've been having a communication sheet for a lot of years, and I think it really helps us keep track of stuff that she travels with every single day. We have these sensory type brushes I've talked about in previous videos. I have them all over the house, in her backpack, in the car. They're really good for sensory brushing, and if she has sensory overload on the bus or something, she knows it's always in there to basically comfort her, and she can pull out and just start brushing herself on the bus. Tissues, because Sasha would use her clothes still as tissues, and I'm really trying to break that bad habit. And lastly, I always keep her inhaler in her backpack due to the fact that she does have an inhaler prescribed at school, and she also does have one at home, but we always keep one in the backpack as well because unfortunately she does ride on a small bus with air conditioning. I'm very lucky for that, and her wheelchair is pretty much near the vent. But you never know when you're going to have an asthma attack, and it might be a 5-minute stop, and if you're an asthma person, you know that 5 minutes is a long time to wait for your inhaler. And Sasha's asthma is really triggered by really hot or really cold. She's always had bad respiratory and scarring in her lungs from what she was born with, so an inhaler is always a good thing to have on board. And our last item in here is Sasha's AFO socks. They have a pair of socks for her at school, but I like to keep an extra pair in there because she gets so sweaty in them. And I will link these down below. I think they're called Smart Knit ones, and they have them. Sasha wears ankle AFOs, and I think they have them for up to the knee as well. And they're super breathable, and I love them, and they're seamless, and they don't have strings in here for her sensory. But to warn you, I think they're like $15 or $16 a pair for socks. They're extremely expensive, but they're the only socks I have found that work, that seem to let her breathe enough, and they're super comfortable, and there's no strings inside, so the sensory type kid like Sasha's doesn't freak about the strings inside her socks.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed what's in my backpack, so we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.